Good morning, guys. Welcome to the vlog. Welcome. Good morning. I am throwing on some clothes because I need to go out this morning. Good morning, guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Good morning. My name is Cinnamon. I'm just a regular old average chick out here doing videos on the internet. Vlogs. I do vlogs a couple times a week, although for December, I am doing Vlogmas, so I'm trying to do videos every day. And here we are on day 3. Even though it's the 4th of December. Yes, the 4th of December. Got one more video I need to put out to catch up because I started a day late. I didn't think that through. I started filming videos on the 1st, but I didn't think about the fact that I need to put the video out on the 1st. So I didn't get it done until the 2nd. So I'm a day behind, but don't worry. I'm going to catch up. The girl can catch up. Okay, so I need to get some hair color for my hair today. That's going to be my primary focus. I literally just rolled out of bed and I need the hair color. I thought I had hair color here in the house, but I don't. But I need hair color because I'm going to show y'all my hair. It needs to be washed too because my hair is absolutely filthy. Like it's so dirty. It's got to be dirty. It just smells like it's dirty. My hair is just a mess. It's got to be washed today because it is just a mess. Like it smells crazy wild up here in this head. Like literally it does. I work out and it just hasn't been washed in a while. I did my retightening a couple of weeks ago, but just overall it just needs to be washed. But I've been waiting. Number one, I was waiting to finish my retightening, which I did. So I don't know why I didn't wash it after that, but I put it off and didn't do it then. But then I'm waiting on now to color it, which I've been putting off going to the store to get that. So I'm not putting off any of this anymore. This needs to be washed. This gray up here needs to be taken care of. I'm not sure if you can see that. Let me turn this off. You can see all this gray up here, which I have a lot of gray at the top of my head, which seems to be concentrated there. But although here as I'm getting a little bit older, coming in a lot around the edges. Hopefully y'all can see that. My eyes look a mess because I just woke up. But good morning. I almost forgot. I need to take these out and brush my teeth. Let me do that before I head out. It's so cold out here. I feel every bit like it's gonna snow out here. It feels every bit like that. Like, maybe it's not, but it feels like it's gonna snow out here. Why is it so cold? Ugh. But okay, yeah, I'm on my way to get the hair color from the store. Gonna stop and get something to eat because I don't feel like cooking because I need to focus on my hair. Daughter's at home. She works. My daughter has a job at a daycare, so she works 5 days a week now, which is good for her pockets and mine. And she enjoys it. She works with kids, and she actually used to go to that daycare facility herself when she was a young kid. So it was kind of a full circle moment. They already remembered her and knew everything about her before she started. So it was an easy pass to get her in. So she's happy about it and she enjoys doing it. And she works 5 days a week. So her check is pretty good. And she's coming at me less. Is she not coming at me at all? No. Because she still comes at me to get stuff. Like this morning, Mom, can you stop and get something to eat? So that's me. But I tell her, if it's something like food related and I'm not cooking in the house or whatever, then I'll pay for it. But if it's something outlandish that you're asking me for after I've already spent all this other money on other stuff with her cheering and all this other stuff, then you're going to have to pay for that. And she does. So, and sometimes she even pays for her food when she's out. When she knows that I've cooked something at home and she don't necessarily want that, she goes buy something else. She's out with her friends. She buys that. So, yeah. It's working out pretty good. It's working out good. So, yeah, today I am going to work on this hair and put this hair color in my hair. I'm going to braid my hair up for a braid out. This weekend, we have some stuff coming up this weekend. We'll talk more about that later on this weekend. But I do have some stuff lined up for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I won't be working any of this weekend. Thankfully, I'm off. Don't have to work. So I can just focus on doing something else besides working this weekend. I'm going to fit my gym time in. I'm trying to work on a gym program. If you have any suggestions on Oh my God, the way I'm talking. I know I keep talking about how I'm talking, but you guys, it is so weird. It's so weird with these Invisaligns on. It's so weird. But if you have any suggestions, there we go, I can barely get that word out with these in, suggestions on programs I could use in order to work out. I'm trying to tone up. I'm trying to lose weight, like slim down. And I'm trying to tone up and strengthen all at the same time. The app that I'm using is called Fitbod. And I like the app a lot. But I'm just not seeing any weight loss happening with it. I'm down like maybe 3 pounds from when I started. And I haven't gained any more. And I'm not going to gain any more because I know I'm not eating enough calories to gain. As long as I'm at 1,500 calories or less, I know I'm at a deficit for the weight that I'm at right now. So I try to stay within that weight. So I know I'm not gaining any weight, but I'm simply not losing any weight either. And I know normally how my body works. When I'm just calorie counting and not exercising or anything, the weight comes off. 1 to 2 pounds per week come off, period. So at 3 pounds for almost a month is not in line with what I would normally be seeing. Like I would normally at this point at a month in, that's 2 pounds a week, a pound and a half or 2 pounds a week would put me at almost 6 pounds down. But I'm not that, right? I'm only at 3 pounds. So I know 3 pounds don't sound like a lot, but I'm saying when you're on a path trying to get things done and you know the normal track at which you get those things done, something is a little bit off. And I know that it's probably the weight lifting. And I really want to continue the weightlifting. Like the weightlifting part I want to keep, but I want the number to go down. I want my body size to slim down, if that makes sense. So I don't know. I'm going to keep on track. I'm going to keep doing it with the Fitbod, that app that I have, until I find something better. But if you all have something out there that you can suggest, I would appreciate it. Send it my way. I don't want anybody that's any kind of app that's talking me through it, like that's an instructor telling me, okay, start now, do this, do that. I just want something I can do at my own pace, and Fitbod is perfect for that. Like it literally just sets out the exercises that you're supposed to do. You click it when you have completed that exercise, and that's it. It's simple as that. And it goes down each exercise and it checks it off as you go. I absolutely love the Fitbod app, and maybe I just need to go on there and tweak a little bit as to what my goals are. Maybe I need to do that. I'll look into that today because I do love the app. I love the simplicity of the app. I love how the app tells you what to do. I love how it sets out different exercises for you and tells you what to do. You can swap out exercises if you don't find the equipment that you're looking for in the gym, or if you're don't have a gym at all. It gives you options to switch out different exercises if you don't have accessibility to the exercise that they're asking you for. So I actually love the Fitbod app, and the more I'm sitting here talking, the more I'm thinking I'm just going to stick with Fitbod because maybe eventually it'll all work itself out. And maybe I'm just giving up on it too easy. So I'm going to keep it a little bit longer. But again, I would appreciate if any of you have any type of ideas or suggestions on apps that you have used and been successful with, let me know. So that's what I've got going on with that. So I am going to go to the gym today. I'm going to stop and get some breakfast for myself and my daughter this morning. Not sure where yet. And I'm going to get this hair color because I'm going back home to color my hair. And then I need to braid it up because it needs to be braided up because it hasn't been braided up, quite frankly, for a while. It's been a minute since my hair has been braided or any type of texture added to it. It's just been out here doing what it wanted to do. And I need to wash it because it smells incredibly horrible. A wash is far past due. So the wash will absolutely happen today. The color will absolutely happen today. The braids will absolutely happen today. By Saturday, I hope to be able to take those braids out, but it's cold outside and I really don't want to be going outside in the air with my hair wet. But I don't think I have a choice because my daughter has practice tonight, so we're going to go to practice tonight. I think probably around 7:30 or 8, so that gives me quite a bit of time. It's like 11 o'clock right now, so that gives me quite a bit of time to make things happen. So I'm going to do all of that today. It's a gloomy day outside. It's rainy. It's cold. It's probably going to be that all weekend. And yeah, I hope it's not raining when we have to go out on this weekend. But it may be. And if it is, such is life, right? So this time, I think I'm going to do my hair blue black. I usually try to do that in the wintertime. And in the summertime, I try to go a little bit lighter, but not so dark. But I think I'm going to go blue black this time. And I think I'm going to do my whole head. Because I haven't done my whole head in a long time. I really only have just been doing the roots. And at least the last 3 times I've done it, I feel like I've only done the roots. So the whole head needs some attention. Because doing this kind of covers up some of the lint, if there is any lint back there, which every periodically I see some back there that's stuck in there. It doesn't bother me because I really don't have much, but I do color the whole head. Helps to combat some of that, and it just helps get a more uniform look. And I like it to be dark. I like my hair dark. So let me show you what I'm gonna buy. This blue black is what I use to color my hair with. Normally I use, let me see if I can find it, either this brown black in the summertime or the oriental black I use sometimes, but mostly in the summer I try to use this brown black, but I'm going to use this blue black this time, and I'm going to buy 3 or 4 boxes because I feel like I need 4. I don't want to buy 4, but I feel like I'm gonna need 4. I'm gonna start with 3. If I can make it work with 3, then I'll do that. But if not, then I'm just gonna have the extra as a backup for next time. Thank you. All right. So my friend Shaquana, hey girl, hey. She told me that I need to come out here and try this. This is a box. What is it called? A Grinch meal. Here it is. Sorry. A Grinch meal from McDonald's. Okay? So it has a burger, which in this case you can get burger or chicken nuggets. It comes with fries. So I got a Big Mac, fries, and a drink. And it comes with this little, what's this? This is a little bag, a little Grinch bag. I don't know what I'm supposed to use this to put the thing. Okay, so y'all, hold on, y'all. It comes with some pickle seasoning. Now that's this. Some Grinch salt, they calling it. Grinch salt. That's what they calling it. And it's supposed to come with this bag. And you're supposed to put the fries in the bag, because here are the directions on the back. You put the fries in the bag, and then you shake it up. Wait, hello camera. I'm up here, guys. I'm up here, baby. I'm up here. Hey, girl. Hey. Okay, you put the fries in this bag, and then you put the salt on it. Now, let's do that. Put the fries in the bag, like this. I'm just going to put half of them in there. I'm pretty sure I'm going to like this, because I love dill pickle, okay? I love me a good dill pickle. Let me put some of the seasoning on there. And then, oh, it smells like dill pickle, y'all. Oh my God. All right. Wait, hold on. The light changed. Hold on. Let me go out here to the streets. Let me get on the street. Oh, the police out here heavy. They out here just stopping everybody today. You can stop me. You ain't gonna stop me, police. Okay, now, this is the moment of truth. Okay, McDonald's. Let me put in my seasoning up. Okay. Okay. Y'all, if you like pickles,
I'm gonna put the rest of them in there. Put the rest of the seasoning in here. Put all the seasoning in here. Put it in there. Get in there. Come on in there. Come on in. Okay. Now, guys, you can see the seasoning on it, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's it. That's it, guys. It also comes with a pair of socks. Grinch time. It comes with a pair of socks. They're yellow. Oh my God. I thought they were going to be Christmas color, which is fine. Hello. Get over here. I thought they were going to be Christmas color, but they're not. Why is this camera acting foolish? Okay. There we go. Let me just turn this off. I thought it was going to be yellow, but they're not. Look at that. I mean, green. I thought they were going to be green, but they're cute. And they got the Grinch on them. There he is. Look at that. What does this say? Nose hazard on the bottom. What does that mean? I don't know. But these are cute. These are cute. Now, I think I probably wanted the green ones, but that's okay. I'll just go back. Because that's cute. Okay, Shaquana. Okay. Not bad. Now, I'm not supposed to be eating on McDonald's today, but I'm just going to call this my cheat meal and be done with it. Because I don't, what is life if you're not out here having a little bit of fun? So, I'm going to eat this burger. I usually take the middle bread out when I get Big Macs because I be feeling like it'd be too much bread. So, I usually take the middle piece out and put it on the side and don't eat it. So let me just do that. I usually take the middle bread out, scoop all the stuff that's on the middle bread onto the sandwich, and then just take the middle bread out. See, on a Big Mac, I don't need that. Take that out. So now I just got a double burger made like a Big Mac. Okay, let's save a few calories. There she is. I love a Big Mac. I ain't gonna lie. I love a Big Mac. So, Shaquana, that was a win, boo. These right here, a whole win. A win. Okay, guys, I'm back home. It's time to get started with this hair. First of all, I need to take off this top. I need to put on a top that is more in line with what I'm doing, because I feel like when I do this, stuff gets everywhere and it normally stains my shirts. So I don't like to wear shirts that I want or I feel okay with or I want to keep or I don't want stains all over. I don't like to wear those shirts to do this. So I need to go and find a shirt to wear with this. Now let's go in here and look for something, because yeah, I got a few shirts that I've got in mind, but I'm tearing up my drawer here and I can't seem to find anything dark colored. And I just tore up my whole pajama drawer trying to find something to wear for this. Now look what I just did to my drawer. I promise y'all this was organized 5 seconds ago, or fairly organized, but I got this shirt here. What's this? No, not that. I don't want to wear that. I like that. This is something I could probably wear for this. It's just a tank top. And I really don't care if this gets stuff all on it, because it's just a little raggedy tank top. So I'll probably wear that. The only thing is I'll probably have to wear something underneath this because I feel like it hangs down too low and I really don't want to do all that. So I probably will just wear this. But yeah, I'll call y'all back in a minute. Let me put this on. I'll call you back. Okay, my shirt's on. I'm ready to get started. Got all of my hair color here. I need to get a bowl. Do I have a bowl? You mean I gotta go downstairs? I don't feel like going downstairs. Okay. Alright, y'all. Let me go downstairs and get a bowl. I'll call y'all right back. Okay. Now, I think I actually have everything that I need in order to do this. I have my bowl, which is here. Got a bowl. I use a glass bowl, not a plastic bowl, because it will stain I feel like it'll stay in the plastic bowl, so I always use a glass bowl. I got a plastic spoon because I just feel like I could throw this away afterwards, and who cares? Because it's no use for a plastic spoon other than that. I got plastic bags to put on my head afterwards to let the stuff sit on it. And that's what I got. I need to grab a towel out of here because I feel like, and just from past experience, I put a dark towel over the sink because when I do this, it kind of splashes somewhere. Sometimes splashes all over the place. So I try to just cover up everything as best as I can. I usually use bleach to get it all out once I finish, if I do happen to get some on the counter. But I try to keep it confined to this space. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Try to keep it confined to this space here, like this, so I can at least not have it mess up the counter too much. So this is what I usually work with, like this, over the counter. So let's get started. I need to mix the product, which is these boxes of Bigen. The box comes with everything you need to do it. Comes with the instruction thing, which I don't usually use because I've been doing this for literally probably 20 years. Comes with a little measuring cup. This cup here, it has full right here. Not sure if you can read that, but it says full at the top right here. So you do 1 full cup of this if you're going to use 1 full bottle of this. This is the color itself. You're going to use 1 full bottle, then you use 1 full cup of that. So I'm just going to pour all 4 bottles in here. It's crazy how the powder is white and then it turns so dark blue once it gets mixed up. But that's just the way it is. All right, got all 4 in there. These gloves come with it as well. I'll use 1 of those. I'll keep an extra for backup in case one rips. Got the spoon. Got the measuring cup. And all the rest of this stuff can go in the trash. All right, let's pull this back just a minute so I can put the water in here. But you see the color of this? The way it starts out. Just white looking. All right, so we're going to fill this to the full line 4 times because we got 4 bottles. They have these measuring lines on here. I guess, though, if you're using half of the bottle, you just fill it, a quarter of the bottle, you fill it to here. Half of the bottle, you fill it to here for the color part. And if you use the full bottle of color, you're supposed to use this full line of water. So that's why I did 4 of those measuring cups of water. And then you just stir this around. And as it starts to sit, it starts to change colors. Now you see it starts out this light pink color. And you just need to get all this mixed in. Sometimes I go in with my hands to just mix it in to get those clumps fixed up. Sometimes I just go in with my hand. But sometimes you can just mix it enough and it kind of breaks them up enough. And as you move along, you can mix the clumps up with your hand. But I try to get as many of those clumps out as possible. Let's cover this counter back up because I can see stuff already popping and flying. All right, let's put these gloves on. about as basic and generic a gloves you can get, but they get the job done. Sometimes I use other gloves if I have them, but today we're just gonna roll with what we got. Just break up some of those clumps a little bit. This is the way I do it. Now, if you do this differently, okay, I understand. I'm not a professional, but this is just the way I've been doing my hair with this product for the past 20 years now. This is really the only thing that I have used is by way of color. I never used a box color. I've never used anything like that. I've only used this. See, it's starting to get purple already. And the more it sits, the darker in color it gets. But they say that once you mix it, put it on your hair right away. Don't wait until it turns the colors. Not sure what significance that has, but that is it. All right, so hopefully this camera stays in place. Don't you fall. Take these glasses off. I got a whole handful of this stuff because I use my hand to mix it. But let me take these earrings off, which I didn't think about that before I started doing this. And I think after that, I'm ready to go. Oh. Okay, so what I'm going to do is start with my roots at the top, which is all of this part up here that needs to be, let me move up just a little bit. Okay, that should be good. I'm going to do all of this part up here that needs to be done, and then I'm going to move on to the rest of my hair. So let's just get it on all of this part up here first, around the edges. Around the edges of all these gray, around the edges, honey. Because no gray is allowed once this process is done. I don't put any Vaseline or anything around my face or anything. I probably should, but I'll just thug it out. I don't do all that. So all of this up here, I try to concentrate and put some on all of the gray that's up here. There's gray all around here, especially the crown of my head. I mean, like it literally, for the longest time, gray hair lived up here just in silence. Like nobody really knew it was up there because I always covered it pretty well. And I never really, see, this is why I don't like really wearing a tank top, but that's okay. Because it gets everywhere. But I'm going to try a different method this time so it doesn't get all over the place. On the hair that's down, hanging down, I'm going to try a different method. Whatever. I'm going to try to Bantu knot the section that I'm working on so that it's not just hanging down. Because now that my hair has gotten longer, sometimes when I have this color on it, I have it all hanging down like this on my shoulders. It just gets everywhere. It just really makes a huge mess. So I'm going to try a different method. It'll be my first time trying it like this, so wish me luck, but I feel like it should work. And I try not to be so wild with it, but honestly speaking, it always ends up being everywhere. Like some just dropped on me. I could see some dropped on the sink. But I try not to be so wild. So let me just try to focus on not being wild because I don't want this stuff all over the place. Like I literally have places on my floor. I feel like over the years that have just been dyed from hair color. All right. So now I got all of the top part done. Is on all of the hair at the top. Around the edges, let me put a little bit more. You can see though, as it's sitting, see how much purpler, how much darker it got? It's actually like a purple color. Maybe that's the blue coming out or whatever, but it is a blue black, so that's how that is. So let me go ahead and put this on. And once I get it all on, I usually leave it on for about 45 minutes. So I'm just gonna go one section at a time, and then I'm gonna Bantu knot the section so that it's not just hanging down with all of the product on it. I'm also going to go sparingly because I don't really want to run out. And I feel like in the past, I have really feeling like I needed 5 or 6 boxes of this stuff. Because, like, what are we talking about? But I'm going to try to go as sparingly as possible. As long as the gray's covered at the top of my head, that's really the main part I want it to be short is covered. The rest of it is just a plus. So I'm going to get it on as much as I can for the rest of my head. And then go from there. I'm going to try Bantu knot it once I get the product on it. And see if that works. Okay, that might work. I feel like that might work. So let me just wrap this back. Oh, shoot, hold on. Wrap this around like that. Now, I got stuff all on my head. Let me get a towel. Hold on. I'm trying to grab a dark colored one just to wipe off as much as I can so my face don't turn black. But I really don't care. It'll come off pretty easily. All right, on to the next section. All right. Now, even though I look a mess, I got black stuff all over me, look like I've been beat up, my hair actually did better like this. I feel like I have less all over me than I had before. The 4 boxes rather, covered my whole head. And I think this is a go with these Bantu knots. I've never tried doing it like this before. But I am going to be doing it like this from now on because literally I don't have anything anywhere. There's a couple of drops on the counter here, on the towel, but none on the counter. And when I tell y'all I've been doing this forever and I always get some on the counter. And there's none on the counter this time. So, oh no, but look at my arm, guys. Okay. Let's use this towel. Let's move this. And let's move this. Just keep this wrapped up because I don't want nothing on the counter. Oh my God, my counter is clear. I love that. Okay, so now I'm just going to rinse off. Let me turn y'all down here so y'all see it. Alright, so now let me get all this stuff off of my hands, off my arms. You get it off pretty quickly, it comes off pretty easily. Uh-oh, wait. Starting to splash stuff all over the counter. Rinsing it all off. Towel. Rub. See? Pretty much comes off pretty easily as long as you get it off pretty quick. It's all off. Okay, see? Not on there anymore. So, I'm going to proceed to cleaning all of this off of me. Alright, these are the bags I'm using. These are just plastic bags from, this one's from Racetrack. Racetrack. So I'm just going to put this on top of all of these balls, knots, like this. And then I'm going to, let me see, so I should just tie this one down. And tuck this under here. And then put one more on top of that. Just try to create some heat underneath it. The things we do for beauty, guys. The things we do for beauty. I think I'm going to grab a ponytail holder. Hold on. Let me grab a ponytail holder. So I'm going to take this ponytail holder and put on here in the back here for this. Just to make this easier. So I'm going to have to tuck this in. Make this easier like that. Alright, and she's ready to go. She's going to marinate for about, oh, I got hair in here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Shoot. Piece of my hair is pulled up in the side of here. Okay, there. Now, let me retighten this again. Alright, now, it's on. I need one more thing. I'm just going to wrap the towel around it. No, I'm not. I'll put the shower cap on. Now, there we go. Now, she's ready to marinate for about 45 minutes or so. I'm going to let it sit 45 minutes. What time is it now? 1 o'clock. 1:45. I'll take it off and rinse it out and move on to the next step. Now, my nails were white and I was concerned that they would mess it up and I would have to go and do them all over again. They're not too bad. I did pretty good, you guys. I ain't gonna lie. I did pretty damn good. Oh my God, look at my face. While I'm talking about I did pretty good, I look crazy. Let me get this off my face. Just wipe around the side of your face with this towel. While I'm talking about I did pretty good and my face looking like I went through a war zone. The hell? There. Alright, the rest will come off in the shower. Ears, neck, shoulders. And that should do it. Oh, I forgot to put my mouthpiece back in. Let me put that back in now because I know that after you eat, you're supposed to take these out. So I need to put these back in. I forgot to put them back in after I ate. So put those back in. Back to talking funny. And they say to use this little thing. It's really spongy. But you bite down on it to make sure that it has a good connection with your teeth. To really push it up onto your teeth. Alright. I'm set to go. My hair's marinating. And I'll call y'all back when it gets done.